All right, so this is just an info session about the arts and film format at the NRHC conference that's coming up in a couple months. So are you doing a short film, or are you doing like like an arts performance that's going to be live?
Could you say that again? I apologize.
Are you doing a short film, or are you doing like an arts performance that'll be live?
I think maybe could submit do a video. Wait 1 second.
Mhm.
So yeah, I could do like a live performance, but I was thinking for my proposal, like maybe showing like me doing live performances through videos and like stuff like that, if that makes sense, since I'm not going to be there.
Oh, okay. So are you going to do it virtually?
Oh, I'm just saying, so like when we're proposing, like, is there like a submission we have to do before we get to the conference, or is it just like when we get to the conference, that's what we're showing?
So there was a proposal process
Yeah.
in I guess it was in the fall, that closed out. So do you know if you submitted a proposal? I think they were due like in mid-November.
Yeah, I submitted a proposal.
Okay. Was it accepted?
It was accepted.
Okay. Yeah, so if if you'll be attending the conference, whatever your proposal was, whether if it was like a performance, so you have a couple different options. You can either perform it live, or you could record it and you could play it. So it's going to be like, we're in a hotel. It's going to have like a bunch of different conference rooms. So typically, like with like research presentations, we'll have about 4 in an hour and 15-minute period. So students will have about 15 minutes to give a research presentation, and then their person will go. So we kind of format it the same way for performing arts and film. So you'll have about 15 minutes. If you wanted to show a video that was about 10 minutes long or 15 minutes long, you could show the performance that way, or you could do it live. It's not the best live venue for a lot of different, it's not like a theater setting, but you could do it either way. So you would probably want to let us know ahead of time. But if you need certain things, you need the lights turned off, that type of thing for performance, we can definitely try to accommodate that in any way that we can.
Yeah, so far, I guess I'm deciding between like, I guess just compilation of videos or like doing videos and maybe performance for that 15 minutes. But for right now, what I was thinking about was like, I guess having like 2, 3 videos together. So I guess it would be kind of like a video film compilation, I guess, for 15 minutes for my proposed thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to have it. You don't have to like send it to us ahead of time. It is, definitely you want to have it done ahead of time, and I would suggest getting to the room early so that you can set it up and you can put it on the computer and make sure that everything's like ready to go and everything's working. I might even put it, if you're going to do a video, I might even put it like on YouTube or somewhere in the cloud, so that you have like a hard copy on a flash drive, but you can also just pull it up in case, like, for instance, the video player on the computer wasn't working for some reason. So you'd have 2 different ways to play it. And then, yeah, you'd have about 15 minutes, then you answer some questions. Usually get about 2 or 3 questions directly after your presentation. And then at the end, whoever's in the audience can ask questions of all the presenters. They usually have about 10 minutes at the end for that.
Okay.
And that's about it. Do you have any questions? Any other questions about that format or about the conference in general?
Not really. So it's just 15 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this one, in this particular format, you have a lot of flexibility to really just kind of do whatever you want. It's not like a research presentation where you might get questions about your research. You might want to be prepared in that way, but you should be prepared for questions about what inspired your presentation and how you created it, that type of thing. And it's a, it is a research conference, so, we tell everybody, students, that you want to be, it's not super formal, but you want to dress nice. But you don't have to like wear like a, you don't have to get too dressed up for it. And usually it's mostly students and instructors in the audience, so they're not going to be asking really difficult questions. But it's supposed to be like a really casual kind of celebration of your research or of your performance.
Okay, thank you.
If you have any other questions, feel free to email us, or you can message one of the board members. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you in a couple months in Pittsburgh.
Thank you very much.
Okay, have a good one.